Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. We're going to discuss why Solana is kind of garbage today and why it doesn't deserve its position. Now, it just went down for the seventh time recently. Seventh time this year, that is. There were several times last year it went down as well. And the thing is, the CEO was like, it doesn't really matter if our network goes down. We can always bring it back up. But think about it this way. Who the hell is going to use your network for mission critical things if it keeps going down? And it's not very hard to bring it down. And the thing is, like, the network's going down for Solana. It doesn't seem like there's much financial incentives for the attackers to actually attack Solana. So it could just be competition or someone who just wanted to, bring Solana down for whatever reason. The thing is, you could brag about 50,000 TPS per second, but it doesn't really matter. You're the network that goes down the most often, and therefore you are the most unreliable network out there. And you kind of also prove that you're kind of like completely centralized because there is a single point of failure, it seems like, in your system. And most of all, when you actually bring your network back up, you don't really seem to fix the issue because it basically goes down for the same exact reason every time. And that same reason is basically people keep ramming your network with a lot of spam transactions. It doesn't seem like you've put any filters in. Like this time, it was basically someone ramming one of the DeFi protocols on your network, and that brought the entire system down. You should actually have safeguards for this stuff. And it does not look like you have many safeguards for this stuff because it seems like it's extremely easy to bring your project down. You are roughly number 7 in market cap. You are number 5 if we actually take out the stable coins. But you should be nowhere near the top 5. You shouldn't be in the top 10 at all if your network keeps going down. You are the only network out of the top 10 that continuously goes down. The other networks, whether it's Ethereum, yes, Ethereum has its clogging gas fees and issues like that, and it's got kind of first mover advantage, but BNB, XRP, Luna, ADA, none of these networks randomly go down because of this kind of attack. I don't really know if it's someone that just really hates your network, but it seems like your network is built on an architecture that's very easy to attack. And why would anyone adopt this if it's that easy to attack? And most of all, your CEO doesn't even seem to care that it's actually extremely vulnerable to attack. I don't think your strategy of getting adoption first and then getting decentralization is actually working. It's obviously coming to a lot of problems. And I know why your price doesn't go down. Your price doesn't go down because the VCs control a vast amount of coins, much more than the other networks out there. So they're floating the price up. But you gotta wonder, what happens when that vesting schedule actually runs out? What happens when they no longer have to hold the coins? What happens when they no longer have to hold the coins and your network still keeps going down and people are not using your network because of the massive amount of the continuous downtimes that they actually have? Will it be the biggest rug pull in history? Possibly. Because you have roughly $28 billion locked in market cap. And I have no doubt that in the next bull run, you'll have even more money locked in that market cap of yours. So it could be the biggest pull in history when all the VCs actually abandon ship. And I think if you keep going down, eventually people will actually abandon ship or transition to other blockchains. Because there are other blockchains, Luna being one of them, that actually are much harder to attack. And also being much harder to attack, they're much more dependable and can actually run the same number of TPS that Solana can. So it might not be a rug pull for several more years, but eventually people have to get tired of you going down. And the thing is, I think if a big company was looking at which blockchain they want to adopt at this point, it wouldn't be Solana because of the continuous going down by just easy attacks. So that's why I think Solana is basically garbage for the future. I think all these other blockchains, whether it's Luna, ADA, or BNB, they're probably better investments. Those CEOs actually seem to care a lot if their network actually goes down. And I wouldn't really want to be investing in a coin where the CEO doesn't really care if the network goes down. So at this point, I think Solana is kind of garbage, especially for where it is in market cap. I'm sorry, Solana investors, but that's just the way I see it. Disagree with me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys later.